She's teasing me. Hi, come on in. Come on in here. Set a spell with us. Welcome back. Welcome to my channel. I'm Connie, and she's the mama.
Angel.
And it's time for another Sunday with Mama episode. Today we have a small Temu haul for you and a few updates about what's been going on around the corner. And as you can see, Mr. Levi's dancing in the background to entertain you. Hi, Levi.
There he is.
He's like, no. You can't let him know that you see him, because the minute you know you see him, he stops. It's kind of like her. It's like being caught in the act. Right?
Don't tell anyone.
It's out there for the world to see. Anyway, if you are new to Temu, you can go down below, grab my link, download the Temu app. That will get you a whole bunch of things, a $100 coupon bundle for future purchases. And if you do your first order within 24 hours of downloading the app, you will get up to 30% off that first order. After 24 hours, though, it drops down to 10%. So
wow.
It's a big difference.
It sure is.
Right? Browse Temu, find what you like, then download the app, because you can browse Temu without downloading the app. But download the app. Get your order. Have some fun. Let's get into this order, Mama. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm waiting.
You have the bag, so I'll let you pull from the bag. I'm just moving her root beer out of the way.
Oh,
We just had a wonderful lunch. I have the cutest video to show you, which I'll insert in a couple minutes so that you can see what His Highness does. This was $6.55. Now this comes in colors, khaki or black, and it comes in two different sizes, large or small. I got the small one. I told you these are little foam dividers, and I'll show you them in a minute. This little bag is not all that big. It's maybe 5 inches square, about 8-9 inches tall, and what it's for, hold on, is this. It's to hold my butane cans when camping. Now, it'll hold 4 cans, which is enough to cook twice a day for a week.
wow.
As long as you're not just letting the flame go without having a pan on top of it. If you take your pan off, you shut the flame down. But if you just let the flame keep burning when you're not cooking, you'll go through it a lot quicker. So these little foam inserts, very simply, they just crisscross like
That's
that.
pretty cool.
Right? They make a little square thing. You put that down on in the bag. And then, hold on, you got to get it to stand square. And then you drop your propane can into one of them. So it will hold 1, 2, 3, 4 propane cans, and it keeps them from bumping up against each other.
That's pretty cool.
Because of the foam, right? It's nice zipper closure, and it's a 2-sided zipper, so you can zip from either side and get it to the middle. Kind of hard to do holding it up in the air. This is a really nice canvas material. Look at that. This is a really, really nice canvas.
Well, it is nice.
Nice, sturdy, strong seam work on here all the way around. And it has your little carry handle. So
I want that.
What are you going to put in it?
Everything.
Probably would too. If you don't use this for your butane cans, you can use it for, it'll hold 2, 4, 6, 8 soda cans or 8 regular size beer cans, and it'll keep them from bumping up against each other. It'll hold bottles. It won't hold a 40 ounce, but if you have bottled beer and you don't want it, this is not insulated. It's strictly meant to protect. So glass cans, I could put 4 of these in here and carry them either with ice in them or whatever and have the mugs ready. But I got this specifically for the butane cans. So some of you I know, after watching my camping video, you did get yourself the camping stove for your bug out bag, for your hurricane emergency bag, whatever, and you've gotten your butanes. I highly recommend getting something like this to keep them in so that everything is ready to go.
That's pretty cool.
And it's protected from being bounced around, right? That's pretty cool. I like it. Okay, what's next, Mama? This was $1.
Kerosene.
Right. Now, back in the day, we didn't have solar lights. We didn't even have battery lights. We had, for backup, we had kerosene lamps. We had
That's
all
right.
these little glass kerosene lamps that we would have to get kerosene, fill in the bottom, and put these wicks in them. This is the kerosene wick. You don't put the whole roll down in the bottom. You put about 6-8 inches at a time, all right, into the bottom of it. You feed this up through, and depending on how bright you want it to be, let me take the pin out because I had a pin holding it together. Depending on how bright you want your light to be, you turn the wick, this feeds through, and you turn your wick to be bigger. So the more wick that's showing, the brighter your light. You want to turn down the wick or shut it off, you just turn it down to where it pulls the wick down into the kerosene. And no, it won't cause the kerosene to explode. That doesn't happen.
That's pretty cool.
But this, I have an antique lantern, and yes, it's red, and it uses this. And I said, well, there's going to be times, I'm trying to put the pin back in to hold it closed. There's going to be times that I won't want to use something solar. I might want to sit outside, wherever Levi and I are camping. I might want to sit outside with my little kerosene lamp and have as much light as I want, or be able to walk around with the lamp. So this is, let's see how big this is. It says 8 feet. 8 feet's a lot. 8 feet goes a long way in a kerosene lamp because that doesn't burn down quickly. So if you're thinking of alternative light sources, think kerosene lamps. You don't necessarily have to have a glass one. Temu does have the tin ones that look just like the old-fashioned kerosene lantern, but I got the real deal. I got the old-fashioned one that used to be my grandfather's, used to be Boots's. Oh, got to be careful pulling that out. Is there anything smaller we can pull out first?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
All right, I'll hold your drink so it doesn't spill. Okay. All right. This was $8.37. This was this sold out a couple of times, and I had to wait for it to come back, and it was worth the wait. This is a small corduroy, right? Can you see the ribbing in it? This is a very thin corduroy, but I love this shirt.
Oh, that's nice.
Look at this.
Oh, I love it.
I love the
Can I have it?
Well, not this one, but I can get you one your size.
Oh, what size is that one?
This is my size. This is a large. You
Well, I
take a
can
medium.
large.
No, this would swim on you.
Oh,
It's got
I see that. Yeah.
beautiful soft material on the sleeves. Excellent stitching. And look, there's that white liner we talked about. How's that feel, Mama? Even the sleeves feel a little bit like a thin ribbed material.
Oh, it feels beautiful.
Doesn't it feel beautiful? But I love these colors. This is a really dark, at first I thought it was black, but it isn't. It's a really dark navy with rust and gold and cream. Very, very beautiful.
Oh, that is
The
nice.
back is just the solid color. The buttons are just for decoration, and it's got, I believe, 9 buttons down the front. Yep, 9 buttons down the front. Really, really gorgeous shirt.
Beautiful.
What do you think?
I think it's mine.
Is it your color?
Yes, it's mine.
Hey, come back on my shirt. So if this was in her size, I'm sure she would love it. But it is a full long sleeve, no cuff. I just absolutely love this material. The quality of this is amazing, and this does fit true to size. I did not go up or down a size. I used the measurements that were on the Temu website.
That's beautiful.
Isn't it nice? I'm really pleasantly surprised with this. Sometimes their pictures do things justice.
Yeah.
And other times they don't. And in this case, it didn't. This turned out to be so much nicer than what the picture showed. But it was the pattern and the style that I liked in the picture. I'm a girl that grew up with corduroy when corduroy first came out, in the late 60s and 70s. That's what I grew up with. You got more?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Oh, I should let her open this because this is for her. I will just tell you.
No, you open it.
It was $5.97. And this is what I ordered for Mama. Y'all saw me give her the little denim dress that she has. And she just absolutely loved it. So I got this for Mama.
Oh, it's beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Is it soft enough for you?
Yes.
This feels like a t-shirt. This feels like a cotton t-shirt. The buttons are just decorative. The V-neck is not too low. You can see it's got that nice lining in it. Love this little faux pattern. Looks like denim, but I like that the bottom of the sleeves is solid. Look at this material. Can you see how nice this material is?
It's beautiful.
Right? Excellent stitching on the inside. That nice like white lining on it. I saw this and I said, you know what? This is perfect for Mama with winter coming. Do you want to try it on?
Sure.
Okay, you hold on. We'll be right back.
Yes.
Okay, so she likes it. It fits her beautifully. Let's move your hat there so we can show everybody how nice it looks on her.
Gorgeous.
It fits her perfectly. So she's happy with that. Yay!
Yes, I sure am.
Good. You want to take it back off now?
Yeah, okay.
We're going to take it back off. She's a quick change artist. What can I say? So Mom has a huge wardrobe, but a lot of her things are old. Old, yeah, 20, 30 years old. And they're getting seedy, looking nasty. And I really just hope that they do eventually get thrown away, especially with the newer things. So this is Mom.
So beautiful.
She's happy.
Thank you.
Is this yours?
Yes, it is.
You didn't say I want that, though.
I do. I love it.
Okay, it's hers. She's happy. All right, what's next? Not too hard to please. She's like me. She loves clothes. Oh, my goodness. Check and see if this is the last thing in the bag.
Yes, it is.
All right. So this was $10.78. Now, I did order this one size up simply because it's my intent to use it as a jacket. It's made as to be a jacket, but I didn't realize it was already so oversized. I figured I would get it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yep, I got to back up a little bit to show this. Feel this soft, fuzzy. Oh, this feels like a stuffed animal. That's how soft and fuzzy. Look at this material.
Feels like linen.
It does, doesn't it? It's really soft and fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzy. This is a jacket.
That's just my size. Thank you.
It's not even my size. I went up one size, and I'm gonna show you, thinking that if I put something underneath it, I would need a lot more room. Hold on a second here. I'm gonna step to the side, and I got to show you this because this thing is massive.
It's beautiful.
It's huge. It's warm. The sleeve length is good. It doesn't really have a cuff, though it does come in a little bit on the cuff. It has the pocket. It does have buttons, but if I were to button this thing is swimming on me, which is okay because I can wear it as an over jacket and just have it be light and loose and comfy that way, right? But it's like really
very nice. Turn around and see the back. Oh, very good. It's all the same, yeah.
It's all the same pattern all the way around. And it's
very
huge.
nice.
And I got to tell you, just from having it on for 30 seconds, it's warm.
It feels warm, too.
It is. It does not have any kind of a lining to it. It's the same material inside and out. It's got a nice collar, really nice tortoiseshell buttons. And they're real buttons, and the buttons go all the way down. So if it's really windy or drafty.
That's mine.
You and I could both fit in this thing. That's how roomy it is. But I went back and I checked the listing, and it does say oversized. So it didn't click with my brain. That meant it was cut very loosely because all the reviews said it runs true to size. But I figured, well, if I'm wearing long sleeves or something else underneath it, I want a little more space. So I went up a size. I'm not going to return it.
I'll take it.
I know you would. But
You mean I would, I will.
You don't need it down here.
Oh, yes, I do.
I got this for when Levi and I are traveling. I checked out what the weather is going to be like going across the lower 48. And it's going to be in the 40s and 50s. So I'm going to need something medium weight just to keep the chill off. We're going from like the car to the campsite or whatever the case may be. So I absolutely love this.
It's beautiful.
Isn't it? I am just thrilled with this. The stitching on it is amazing. Look at the bottom hem. Absolutely gorgeous. And you don't really see the hem on the outside of it. So this is a fuzzy wuzzy. This is like being wrapped up in one of those really soft, cozy blankets. So I'm thrilled with it. I am okay. I love the length of it because it comes down to the back of my knees and that it buttons all the way down. Again, it's going to protect if it's really breezy or whatever the case may be. So I'm happy with that.
Love it.
Isn't it nice?
Beautiful.
I'm telling you, I am just thrilled with the clothes that I've been able to find. Now, one more item to show you, and then we'll talk a little bit about what's going on around the corner. That's a garbage bag. Okay, it's completely empty.
No,
Yes, it is.
it's empty.
It is empty.
Oh, I thought you said there was something in there.
One more thing. This is a smart ring, and I'm wearing it over here on my pinky. Let's talk about this. Now, the first time I actually saw one of these rings in action, my real estate agent is wearing a smart ring. And I said, you know what? I'm going to try it. He was happy with it. I'm going to try it, and I'm going to tell you the pros and cons of it. So it comes very nicely packed. I ordered a size 9 to fit my ring finger. It does not fit my ring finger, so it does not run true to size. I should have gone up to a 10.
Let me see that.
Well, it'll slide off and on any of your fingers. Your fingers are so tiny.
Oh, that's big for that.
Well, of course. She only wears a size 6.5 ring, so yeah.
It fits. It's even big for that.
It's big for all your fingers. So that's the first flaw, is it does not run true to size. Now, it comes with this little charger. The charging mechanism is, see if I can show you the inside of the ring. Can you see? There we go.
Yeah.
There's all the diagnostic little things on the inside of the ring. And right there, that little silver circle is where this goes. And this is magnetic, so it finds its own way.
Huh.
When I plugged it in to charge it, I just literally had it like this in the cube and just let it dangle. When it's charging, it'll glow red. When it's done charging, it'll be green. There's no way to know when this needs a charge because it doesn't light up telling you it needs a charge. It just recommends that you charge it every 2 to 3 days. Well, to me, what's the point? If I have to take it off, that often, I have to make sure I'm not really doing anything when I take it off. It's supposedly waterproof. I did wear it in the shower and it still continued to work. So I have to be careful how I say this. It comes with instructions. It's really easy. You basically just download the app and you click the button and it syncs this to your cell phone. So on my cell phone, it does have the program. Let me pull it up here. Where are you? It's called Smart Health. And Smart Health will give you, probably can't see this. Smart Health will give you, there you go, will give you a home page. Now you see there's nothing on the home page because this will not give you your stats unless you ask it to. You have to push the heart rate and then you have to tap heart rate measurement. You have to tap start. Yeah, it's not going to show you. And then it'll monitor your heart rate. It's not something that you can just go to the app, look at the app, and it's already got it recorded for you. You have to ask it to check it. for no matter what you want it to do. So right now, I don't know if you can see at the angle that it's checking my heart rate. We'll see what it says. Now it's done. It says my heart rate is 89 BPM. Probably not too bad, right? If I want to check, let me go back. If I wanted to check my blood pressure measurement, it'll give me that option to check my blood pressure measurement. Right there, you see where it says blood pressure. I guess the closer I get, the less glare there is. But I have to tap that and click start in order for it to check my blood pressure my measurement. So none of the measurements are instantaneous, right? You can't just look at your phone and have that done. Sorry about that. So it says 133/88, which I know is not accurate. If I look at my smart watch and I turn my smart watch on, it tells me that I'm 121/53. This is a much more accurate reading coming off your wrist than it is coming off a finger. Now, the other thing is the ring, other than not fitting tightly, not fitting properly, is meant to fit on one of your three center. It's not meant to be worn on a pinky or a thumb. It's meant to be worn on your index finger, your middle finger, or your ring finger. All right. So I don't have a choice. It also is causing an irritation to my finger. Now, it might be the quality of this particular ring. I don't know. Right. But it was bothering me. So I contacted the seller and I let him know that this does not do what it says it's going to do. It does not automatically monitor my blood pressure, my heart rate, my O2 levels. It doesn't do any of that. Everything has to be done manually through the phone. It's not an instantaneous kind of thing where with my watch, I can just literally touch the dial and see everything that I want. My heart rate's 87 BPM. I'm 121/53 right now for my blood pressure, which is normal for me. That's kind of like my normal range. If I wanted to check my SO2 levels, I've already burned. This tells me things that the ring will not tell me. So am I happy with the ring? No. But this is an honest review, and that's what I do. I do honest reviews. Now, if you don't have a problem not having immediate access to, it's not going to fit that finger, Mama. Your fingers are too tiny. It's supposed to fit snug. She's trying it on every finger, and it's like swimming on her tiny hands. It won't even fit your thumb. So if you don't mind having to use your phone every time that you want to check, then go ahead with the smart ring. When I contacted them, I let them know exactly the issues I had with it, that it was not as they described it to be. It did come nicely packed, nicely boxed, user manual. They gave me a partial refund and told me I did not have to return it. I was willing to return it, but I wanted to wait to do the review for you. So I will put the link down below in the description box for this item in case you think you want to check it out yourself. It was not that expensive. I think it was maybe $15, something along that lines. I got it with my credits. But yeah, it's definitely not for me. The watch is the way to go for me because the watch is instantaneous. It's right there. When I do need to charge it, typically I'll put it on the charger late in the evening when I'm not really doing anything and I'm not worrying about what my vitals may or may not be. And it does charge up a lot quicker. This took several hours to charge where my watch takes like maybe 20 minutes to charge.
Wow.
So there's a lot of pros and cons. Oops, I got to put the charger back in there. There's a lot of pros and cons to having it. It's just a matter of a personal choice. And this just does not work for me. I have thought, and it comes in different colors. This one is supposedly the rose gold, but as you saw, it didn't have much of a pink tint. It looked gold. And then it comes also in silver and in black, the three colors that you see right here on the lid. So check it out. It's a personal decision for you guys if you want it or not. Someone had mentioned to me, I can't remember who I was talking to, but I was telling someone else about it, and they said, well, put it in my goodie bag. I don't know if I want to, I have no problem putting this in the goodie bag for when I hit the 5,000 subscriber list. Somebody might enjoy it.
What's a goodie bag?
Well, I have been gathering a whole bunch of items to put into a special giveaway box.
Oh, I see.
So I call it my goodie bag. And when I reach 5,000 subscribers, right now I'm around 3,200. When I reach 5,000 subscribers, some lucky subscriber is going to win everything in that bag.
Wow. Is my name on there?
No. Because you get what you want.
Oh, okay.
And she gets what she needs. So leave me a comment. Do you think, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not broken. It does work. It's just not for me. Let me know. I am more than willing to put this into the goodie box for the giveaway. So leave me a comment. What do you think? Should I include it or not? Or if any of you want it and you're willing to pay shipping, send me your address. I'll let you know what the shipping costs will be and I'll get it out to you directly. You only have to pay shipping. But who knows? Shipping might be $15. So anyway, that's it for that. Now, let's catch up on what's been going on just around the corner.
What has been going on around the corner?
Well, I promised that I would show everybody. Last week, I surprised Mom and gave her a pedicure. And I had to get rid of that icky old pink polish that was on one foot, and I had to completely pedicure the other foot because it had those big long witchy claws on it. So Mom came out looking shiny new like a penny. So I polished her toenails with a copper color. And here's the picture of it. And we're going to put the picture up, so we'll see it later. Right? They're going to see it right now. There it is. Your toes. Are they still?
Where's my toes?
On your feet?
Oh.
So anyway, she loved that. That came out great. And in case you couldn't tell, yes, I'm the one who primarily takes care of Mom's grooming needs. I do her pedicures, I do her manicures, I cut her hair, any other little touch-ups or things that she needs done, I do that for her. And that's just something the way it's already been done. Now, let's put up something funny. At lunchtime today, I made this really nice chicken noodle type casserole. I couldn't even call it chicken. It was a very high protein meal because I needed the protein. I've been doing a lot around here, and Mom always needs the protein. So it had chicken, pork, sausage, turkey sausage in it. It had some wide egg noodles. It had a nice homemade creamy gravy, fresh vegetables. It had broccoli and carrots and green beans.
I don't know what it had in it, but it was good.
Yeah, she ate a big bowl of it. And then we followed it up with watermelon. That was our dessert. Well, Levi likes watermelon. And I'm going to put a video up. I'm going to slide a video up in here to show you how gentle and how my pit bull eats watermelon like a person. So check this out.
You just hurry up.
Levi likes watermelon, but he eats it like people. Little bite, Mr. Levi. Little bites. Grammys and I are having our lunch, and this is our dessert, fresh watermelon. Levi wanted some too.
It's Levi's dessert.
So, out. Watch Mommy's fingers now. Little bites. Gotta enjoy that watermelon, dude. So much for pit bulls not being able to be gentle. He doesn't even... Watch my finger, please. My finger's not an option. Did you get it all? Any little bites left? No? Okay. He's just too funny. People say your dog, you look at your dogs like they're human, but what's not human about the way he eats watermelon? Other than I have to hold the rind for him, but he knows not to bite the rind. He knows to take those little bites just as if a person did and get the melon off of there. And then he licks the juice. He just absolutely loves that. What else has been going around the corner? The past week has been relatively calm. I did have a couple of offers on the house. But the first couple of offers I got were from flippers, who I immediately flipped off, if you know what I mean. This house is not a flip. This house is a move-in ready. And of course, anybody who's a flipper is going to see every single house as a possible flip. They want something for nothing. But when they offer you a price that you know when they get done flipping it, it's going to be the same price you're selling it for. No, I'm not going to undersell my house for a flipper. This is, if my house sells, it sells. If it doesn't sell for the price I'm asking, then it comes off the market and I wait a little while and try again later when the market changes. It's that simple. It's not an urgency. This is not a sale of desperation, so to speak. So I have a great agent. We made a few modifications. We've got that listing. It's up on Facebook. So if you follow me on Facebook, then you'll see the listing because I did make it public. And you'll get a little mini tour of the house. And you guys can probably see the differences because I kept you posted all along when I was ripping up the nasty carpets and when I cut the hole in the wall to build this nice little pass through into the kitchen, the little breakfast bar, so to speak, into the kitchen. When I redid all the kitchen cabinets, all you guys knew about that stuff. So you got to all see it. What you didn't get to see was the major plumbing renovations that were done, the electrical renovations that were done, the new hot water tank that went in, 22 inches of insulation that went in up in the attic that was never there before. And you didn't get to see that my entire annual power bill for one full year was less than $300. A whole year
Wow.
worth of electricity. Less than $300. Actually, I think it was closer to $200. So the house is very energy efficient. It's very green, as they would say, meaning it doesn't soak up a lot of energy. It's very affordable. Whoever is lucky enough to get this house, not counting any mortgage they might have, but all the other bills, and that includes your cell phone, your internet, your home insurance, your water, your electric, your cable, television, whatever, all of it for under $300 a month. So this is going to be a very, very affordable living situation for the right person who decides to avail themselves of it. So it sells when it sells. And Mom and I were talking again earlier today that when it sells, that's when Levi and I are going to start our traveling.
Not me?
Honey, I would take you with me in a second. Oh, I know. She loves to travel. I'm going to get to see all the states I never saw. I have a bucket list, and I'm going to start getting things off my bucket list while I'm still young enough and healthy enough to do it. So that when I'm done doing that, then I can settle down and say, okay, I don't have any, I wish I would have. I don't have any of those things left hanging out there. So let's talk about another good thing. You all know I got these glasses from a collaboration that I did with a company a few months ago. I've been wearing them every day. I absolutely love them. I've gotten used to them. They do have to adjust them so they stay a little tighter because they tend to slide down a bit, but that's just because I have to adjust the earpiece. But I got contacted by the company and they want me to do another collaboration with them. So I'm going to get to pick out a different pair of glasses, and I would love your opinions. I'm thinking about going a little bit small, similar shape to this, but a little bit smaller, but not as small as the glasses that I used to have when you saw an earlier video. So something in the middle of the road. And I was actually thinking a colorful frame, like maybe red or teal or a pattern. So let me know what you think, what style glasses. I don't want Coke bottle glasses, and I don't want what they call Harry Potter glasses, the little round disky things. But let me know your opinion. What style glasses, what color frame do you think I would look good in? And let's see if I can match it up with that next collaboration. That collaboration got some of you a discount. I do know some of you actually went there because I was told that you went there, you used my discount code, you got your discount, you got your glasses. And I got emails from you that you love them as much as I love these. So that's another good thing coming down the road. I have been packing more stuff, odd stuff, like office things. I packed up my entire jewelry business into one big 60-gallon tub and a small, medium-sized box. That's all packed up and put away. My Etsy channel is on hold. It's labeled as being on vacation until next spring, so that while I'm traveling, obviously I can't fill any Etsy orders. But when I come back with the Etsy channel, that's where I'm going to start putting up all my individual pieces of jewelry and putting everything up there for you guys to see. So I can't do another jewelry video till spring. It's all packed. I even packed up all my tools, and I wish I hadn't because I needed a basic wrench and I didn't have it, so I had to borrow it from my neighbor. But that's okay. It's when my neighbors are wonderful. Mom and I made another stop at Goodwill today, and we dropped off another car full of stuff at Goodwill.
We sure did.
Yep. And I do find now that as I'm getting things more organized, I actually have plenty of room in the garage now because it's all organized and packed neatly. I do find that I really don't have a lot left to pack, just the essentials that I'm currently using. I have my kitchen stuff that needs to be packed, and there's not a lot of it. I've already packed up all my bakeware, so I'm not going to be doing any baking. I don't have the pans to do it. All my bakeware and that kind of things is all, yeah, it's already packed up. All the incidentals, a lot of my wall decor is packed up. I left some basic stuff in here, as you can see, but there's no wall decor up in any other room, just in this living room area. So I've gotten a lot done. I've been sneezing a lot and whatnot because, of course, I'm stirring up a lot of dust. And I've also sold a lot of things from the house, a lot of furniture that I'm not taking with me. So I'm minimizing, really downsizing. And you know what I'm finding? I don't miss the stuff. I don't. It's like over all the years, I had accumulated my own things. And then when Mom started having to move from house to house or apartment to apartment, I started taking on some of her things that I knew that were important to her. And I wanted to make sure that I had them so that when she and I were together, we were using her things and things she was familiar with and things that gave her comfort and a smile and whatnot. So, I mean, I kept cut glass, I kept decorations, I cut, what did I keep? This kitchen dishes.
Yep.
That she always recognizes when I pull those out and we eat using those kitchen dishes. So I still kept a lot of that stuff, but a lot of my things that I had, it's like, I don't need it. I've never been a materialistic person. I've never been that person who's in search of the almighty dollar, or how many things can I buy, or what can I have, and how can I look like I'm better than everybody else because I have all these possessions. I need possessions. That's just stuff.
You've got me.
That's right. I got Mama, I got Levi. I got a roof over my head. And to me, it doesn't matter if that roof over my head is a nylon tent or if it's a house or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I like to keep it simple. And boy, is it getting so much simpler. The more I get rid of, the happier I am. I'm like, number one, I won't have all that unpacking to do when I do land someplace. All right. So let's talk about one more thing. Let's talk about nasty comments from viewers. My tips and tricks are very popular, and a lot of you know, well, most of you know, who've ever looked at them, you know that they're accurate, that these things really do happen. You can get price adjustments, and you can do easy to do returns. You can do refunds without having to do a return. Well, when I have somebody that's new to the channel and all they can do is go on to each of my tips and tricks and go, scam, 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 scam. Really? Obviously, they're not a Temu shopper. Obviously, they don't know anything about me, my integrity, my honesty, my channel, right? They don't know anything about my background as a Temu influencer, and that I share information that's factual with all of you. So when someone comes on and does things like that, I don't bother to respond. They're not worth it. She always taught me, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So obviously I would not have anything nice to say to that person. So I just went block and kicked him to the curb. They can't even see my channel anymore. Literally. Doesn't matter what comes up in the recommendations. I will not come up in the recommendations to anyone that I have blocked from the channel. So that was the first one I had to block this week. I actually had 4 I had to block this week. The second one cracked me up. I tried responding to this person, and in a very nice way. She had said, Oh, sweetie. And number one, that's her first mistake. Don't ever call me sweetie. I am nobody's sweetie. I do not like that term. It offends me. So she kept saying, oh, sweetie, you have your hair down. You really need to put it up. You look so much better with your hair up. And I wrote back to her very nicely that I appreciated her input, but I preferred my hair to be down unless I was busy running around, working, doing something. And then like today, because I've been busy, my hair is up. And I told her very nicely, you do you. You wear your hair the way you choose, and please allow me the courtesy of wearing letting me wear my hair the way I wish to. And she had the nerve to write back again. Oh, well, if you're not going to wear your hair up like I want it, then I'm just not going to watch your channel. You know,
I would have said, well, that's fine.
my philosophy, whether it's online or in person, has always been, if you don't like what you see, don't look. Right? I do me. I've been with the narcissists. I recognize the narcissist the minute I see them. No. So again, she was another one. Click. She can't see me anymore. Right. And it's not just her username. So when those of us YouTubers, when we block someone from our channel, we're actually blocking their ISP. So no matter what username, if somebody decides, oh, maybe I'll start up a new username so I can go back and watch the channel. Not unless you got a new ISP, because that's part of it. It's not just your username. It's also your internet service protocol. Yes. So those were the two that really got me the most. The third and fourth ones had made comments about Momma, which I do not accept. I don't like it when someone says, oh, well, Momma doesn't really want to be there, and you're making her do these with you.
No way.
Right? I couldn't stop her if I wanted to. She sees the bag sitting out. Like first thing when we walked in this morning, she goes, that's one of those bags. She knows. She sees the bag sitting out. She loves doing this stuff and seeing what we got and seeing what she gets or what she can try to take from me.
That's for sure.
I never make her try to do that. And you know what? If she wants to use her toothpick or she feels the need to put something in her mouth, finger in her mouth, she's 95 years old. Let her do what the hell she wants to do.
You had to tell everybody my age?
Well, you don't look it. And you certainly don't have to.
I'm only 29.
No, Mama, you were born in 29.
Oh, that's what it is. I
That's
knew
what it is.
29 came around someplace.
Well, if you're 29, then that makes me the Mama. So it's, you know what? Be patient, be tolerant, be accepting. We are who we are. And when you watch us, you see the genuine, authentic people that we are. This is who I am. You see my personality. I make no bones about nothing. And I take no BS from anybody. I abbreviated. I didn't use the word. I said BS.
That's better.
That's
Shots.
bullshit.
Better shots.
And I learned that from her. You know, tough farm girl, was raised not to take anything from anybody. We each make our decisions as to what we're going to tolerate and not tolerate. I will not tolerate anyone being disrespectful. To me is one thing. To her, no, don't even do it. All right. You start disrespecting her and I will be in your face. And I have some family members that found out when they started disrespecting her and not communicating with her and not answering her questions and not supporting her, I get in their face and I will continue to do that. I'm the mama bear. I'm protective over her. Yes, we've both been blowing our noses like this. So,
Blow my brain out.
oh, I knew there was a reason for it. So anyway, that's what's been going on around the corner. I make it a point in every video to close this saying the same thing, and I'm going to say it again. And I don't mean the part about saying stay hydrated. So before I say it, if you liked anything about this video, give me a big thumbs up, share it, get it out there. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel,
Do so.
right, why not? Right? This is a very interesting corner to come to. So stay hydrated. Above all else, please stay sweet. And I mean that seriously. I love you guys. but I'm a tough love person and I will kick disrespectful people to the curb. I'll kick them out. Get out of my corner. We love you and we'll see you next Sunday with another Sunday with Mama. And I might actually see you midweek because I just got an order delivered to the front door.
Ooh.
And I've got 3 more orders coming.
Wow.
So you're going to get a Wednesday video this week.
Very good.
Right? Okay. Love you guys lots. Thanks for watching and we'll catch you soon. Bye.
Bye.